Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about NNDM stock, BNGO stock, and SENS stock news. First, Nano Dimension stock has pulled back some, which presents a great buying opportunity. Secondly, Bionano Genomics stock could see some price action after their CEO speaks at an upcoming event. And lastly, Sensionics stock has started to consolidate, which is good news. Remember to like this video for more news updates on NNDM, BNGO, and SENS. Comment down below your price predictions for these stocks, subscribe to the channel for more stock news and analysis, and let's make you some free money with Webull. Webull is a free brokerage app where you can buy and sell stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies. But right now, you can get 2 free stocks with Webull. You can get the first free stock, which can be worth anywhere from $2 to $250 for just creating an account. And you can get a second free stock, which can be worth up to $1,600 if you invest $100 or more on your first deposit. You will have a 1 in 100 chance of getting stocks like Facebook, Starbucks, or Snapchat, and you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting stocks like Google or Procter & Gamble. To get this offer, just press on the link in my description box down below, but do it quickly because this offer will not last forever. And without further ado, let's get into today's stories. Today, Nano Dimension stock has fallen around 7% due to the stock offering that Nano Dimension issued, which we talked about last video, and this has definitely left its mark on NNDM stock. Luckily, Nano Dimension has recovered some in after hours, but the stock is still down for the week, which provides a great time to add money to your NNDM stock position. Nano Dimension also can help solve a global problem right now because there is a global shortage of semiconductors, which NNDM's technology can help with. General Motors has been dramatically impacted by this, and even the White House has spoken about this problem and its plans to address this industry dilemma. Nano Dimension is in a great position right now to help with this dilemma because NNDM has cash reserves of around $1.5 billion and no debt. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine. I need to remind you all that when NNDM IPO'd in 2016, they were trading at $89 a share. Then it started a massive downtrend because of management changes. Its co-chairman was replaced. They had really bad allegations against them, and because NNDM is a leader or one of the leaders in a new industry, many people are skeptical of their real market capabilities. Now, with that being said, I still have a price target of $25 for NNDM stock, and this is when investors could take some profits to make up their original investment, but feel free to leave some skin in the game because this stock could go way past $25. I have called NNDM stock out when it was just a penny stock, and if you have been holding since I started to report on it, you are up hundreds of %, but it would be wise to take some money off of the table at $25 just for risk management and opportunity cost. For Bionano Genomics stock news, BNGO has announced today that the company's management team will present a virtual presentation at a diagnostics tool conference where BNGO's CEO is going to speak at. As a reminder, this event is on February 18th, and if you want to watch it on the 18th, the link is highlighted on your screen, and this article will also be linked down below in the description. The conference will begin at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and as a side note, I always try to link all articles down below in case anyone wants to read more about any of the stories that I mention. Many times after conferences like these where BNGO's Sapphire technology is talked about, we see positive price action for BNGO stock. The best part is that normally it is independent studies that say how great Bionano Genomics technology is, but this time we get to hear its full capabilities from the management team themselves, along with Bionano Genomics CEO, which is really cool. BNGO stock has been doing well recently, but right now it's trading at a discount due to a pullback from its recent highs, which gives us a great opportunity. This article's author anticipates that President Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus bill will be bad for stocks because it will cause inflation, which will push bond yields higher. I, on the other hand, am skeptical, because it could be that new stimulus, when it's released, will cause new money to flow into the market, not out of it to bonds, but we will see. Next, we have SENS stock news. So Sensionics is up big, and I said to swing trade this surge because of upcoming catalysts. And now SENS stock has sunk around 10%, but it has recovered slightly in after hours trading. Clearly no one takes me seriously, but this dip does provide a great time to edge up on your average costs, while the stock is pulling back. Sensionics is a popular stock, and I still think it is a good stock to use for their catalysts, especially with their upcoming FDA approval, which I do think they will get FDA approved because their 90-day device was approved easily. So I think Sensionics 180-day continuous glucose monitoring system for people with diabetes, which is a huge market in the United States, will pass just as easily. Sensionics already has international market share excluding the USA, but once Sensionics gets better devices in the United States, then SENS stock will surge. Sensionics has a market capitalization around $1.5 billion, which is set to increase as their technology improves and as their SENS stock price rises due to an FDA approval happening before the second quarter of 2021, which has a slight potential of being delayed again. In other SENS stock news, there were scheduled 13G and A filings coming from 4 major contributors. These 13G filings are mandatory for passive holders who own a 5% stake or more in Sensionics. There are also scheduled 13D and 13A reports, which differ slightly as well, but basically we have good news and bad news here. The good news is that companies and institutions hold millions of shares of SENS stock, as seen on screen. But the bad news is that Roche lowered their 20% stake in SENS stock down to 11.5%. This could be because Sensionics is now using Essentia Diabetes Care for their international distribution instead of Roche. Side note, I have recently invested into stock ticker symbol ACIC, so do some due diligence and tell me what you all think about it. Like this video right now, comment down below your thoughts, subscribe for more stock news, and I will see all of you in the next YT video.